So after giving a talk at a recent conference, somebody asked me, well, how do I actually know if my biggest constraint on my success is my mindset or if I have emotional blocks? And it was a really good question. So what I want to cover today in this video is how to exactly understand in a framework you can use to understand if the current constraint on your success is either mindset, emotional fortitude, or something else altogether. So you don't just waste your time on doing something that isn't the most optimal and the most effective right now. So for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Itamar. I'm ex-Israeli Special Forces. I'm a former undercover agent, and I'm also a jiu-jitsu black belt. So let's get to it, guys. So we're going to use a framework. It has 4 parts of it. It's a hierarchy of elite performance. So basically, each stage is something that you have to complete, and once you complete that, you get to advance. And after you complete the next one, you get to advance, and finally you reach this like ultimate height of elite performance. So at the very bottom of the base, there's a skill set. Because here's the deal, guys. Even if you have the best mindset in the world, if you have 0 emotional blocks, but you don't have a skill set to attach that to, it's not relevant. So even, let's say, a basketball player who has a great mindset, but he doesn't know how to shoot the ball, he's not going to succeed. He's not going to perform excellent. Okay, so that's the first thing. You got to nail in that skill set. Whatever you're trying to achieve, you have to make sure the base layer, you have a skill set to accomplish that. Now, once you have the skill set, you advance one more level. That's where you have to have certain character traits. Character traits like resiliency, like determination, and also like ambition. Because honestly, if you're not ambitious, even if you have the skill set, you're not going to do a lot with it. This is the person who might know how to shoot the ball, but they don't really want to put in the effort to be great. So those are the second things. You got to ask yourself, do I have the skill set? Then on top of that, do you have the necessary base level character traits like determination, and resiliency? Okay. Now we start progressing to the higher rungs. If you have a skill set and you have the character traits, now you have to have the mindset. Now, mindset is basically your ability to frame situations in a manner that will serve you in achieving your outcome, your desired end goals, right? So is it that you're looking at situations as obstacles or as opportunities? Is everything that doesn't go your way something that frustrates you? Or do you see it as, well, if this isn't going my way and it's not easy, that means that's not going easy for other people as well. And this is actually where the opportunities lie. How are you able to take in situations as they come? How's your mindset about that? Is it effective or is it ineffective? So that's number 3. You have the skill sets. You're able to shoot the ball well. You have the determination, the ambition. You put in the work ethic, and you got even to the pros, and you even have the mindset. So let's say when you're an athlete and you had an injury, and you didn't look at it as a setback, and you didn't get down on yourself, but you said, okay, this is my opportunity to improve in other things. So now we have those 3 things. You have your skill set at the bottom, you have your character traits, and you have your mindset. Now, you can have all of those, but if, let's say, at game 7, championship game, everything is on the line, and you're afraid that if you miss the shot, people are going to judge you. You're going to be seen as a failure, or the people that you want approval from won't approve of you, and you won't get the love that you receive. All of those things don't matter. And that's why you see a lot of entrepreneurs who have phenomenal skill sets. They have great character traits. They're super ambitious. They're hardworking. And they even have a good mindset. They don't do the big things. They don't do the joint ventures that can make all the difference. They don't go for that one big deal that could change everything because they're afraid of failure and what that could mean about them and what people will think about them, especially if they already built some kind of reputation. And that's the final rung, having that emotional fortitude to not let those emotions get in the way of you doing what you should be doing in order to get the result that you want. If you can build those 4 rungs, you have a skill set, then you build up the character traits needed. Top of that, you have a great mindset. And finally, you have the emotional fortitude in place to not let your emotions stop you from doing the big and impactful things. That's when you really, really achieve elite performance. And I think the way to ask yourself is my current constraint mindset or emotional fortitude? Is to ask yourself, where are you stuck? Do you know what you should be doing? Then you probably don't have a skill set issue. If you know what you should be doing and how you should be doing it, you're good on the skill set issues. If you find yourself that you do have the ability, you do have the effort, you put it in and you work hard, character traits are probably not the biggest issue for you right now. But if you find yourself getting frustrated because something didn't go your way, you have a mindset issue. And if all of these things are in line, but you still have this fear that you don't know what it is, this kind of invisible wall that gets in your way, and you stop yourself and you hold yourself back from doing the big things, that's probably an issue around emotional fortitude. So I hope that was helpful. And if you need any more resources, click the subscribe button below, and I will see you on the next videos.